Tama?
Yes, ma'am.
Ito. At nakita naman natin sa mga documents na present natin, lahat may approval ng head of agency si Sara Duterte. Tama?
Yung accomplishment report, yes,
Sa
ma'am.
accomplishment report. Hindi lang sa OVP, sa DepEd.
Yes,
Meron nakalagay, approved, attested, certified, correct? Sino?
Even
ang
yung
nag-certify.
certification po nung accountable officer on the utilization of the confidential funds of both the OBP and DepEd ay attested po ni Vice President.
So even if council says the SDO is Acosta for the OVP and the SDO for the DepEd is Fajarda, still the head of the agency, who in all the documents we have seen, signed, attested, approved, certified, is Sara Duterte as Vice President and as Secretary of the DepEd, correct?
Based on the documents, yes, ma'am.
On 8.3, tinanong sa
Kasi pinagbibintangan mo na naman kasi kung siya yung mga nakakaalam. O syempre, siya yung pinaka-head eh. Siya yung magpipirma ng mga document. Di ba? Hindi naman pwedeng bumaypass yung mga tao niya para mag-withdraw at malay mo, may makupit yung mga ano dyan. Naninigurado lang siya, di ba? Para hindi rin isa yung mga nagwi-withdraw na inutusan niya. Malamang sa malamang, kailangan may pirma niya. Di ba? Para alam niya kung ano yung nangyayari at labas-pasok na pera diyan sa department niya. Lalo na diyan sa DepEd.
conclusive ba? 8.3, you mentioned prima facie findings. Tinanong sa'yo, is this conclusive?
Hindi po. It is prima facie po.
Pero miski na prima facie findings, meron bang presumption? Is there a presumption of innocency? Is there a presumption of guilt? As a matter of fact, expressly says, there is a presumption of misuse and that it is used for personal benefit. Tama?
Based on this
Hindi.
provision po, yes,
Bakit
ma'am.
magiging personal
And so
benefits
far,
niya?
unless proven otherwise, that presumption
Ibig sabihin, binulsa,
still
ganun.
holds.
Parang pinalalabas mo na kinurap niya ni Vice President. May mga conclusion na agad. Dapat ba propaganda na naman kung ginagawa ni Kapunan eh. Propaganda na naman. Talagang binibigyan niya na ng diin. Binibigyan niya na ng conclusion. Yan oh. Sa mga salita, dapat kinontra agad yan eh. Nagkakaroon na agad ng conclusion
She is presumed to have misused or to have used it for personal benefit, Mr. Witness, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Based on 8.3, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions, Your Honor. Meron pa daw.
Counsel recross.
Recross just 2 points, Your Honor. Just two quick
Counsel
points.
for respondent
I don't
may
want to prolong this. Unang-una sa lahat po, ukol po dun sa acknowledgement receipts. Pagdating po sa mga undated na nabanggit nyo naman at nasa report nyo naman, you would confirm na sumagot ang OVP pero hindi na niya inabutan ang sagot or meaning hindi nyo na alam kung sumagot man ng OVP dun sa notice of suspension.
Yes po, hindi ko na naabutan yun.
So probably for
So,
another
hindi na
witness.
naabutan.
Ngayon
So,
dun sa
puro
unang sinabi
conclusion.
po ng kagalang-galang
Talagang pinagtutulangan ni Kapunan na aalamin at alam dapat ng, kumbaga hula-hula na lang ang pinagsasabi niya para masagot ng hula ng witness na to. Di ba? Etong witness na to, incompetence din eh, di ba? Oo, kahit hindi niya kabisado at wala siyang knowledge eh, di ba? Oo lang ng oo, grabe.
na si Attorney Kapunan sa pagiging exempt. Ni minsan ba humingi ang exemption sa inyo ang Vice Presidente sa audit ng kanyang confidential funds?
Oo, hindi,
Ang
di
humingi
ba?
po ng, actually, nag-request po na kung pwedeng audit query na lang
Opo.
yung i-issue instead of
Opo.
AOM. So,
But hindi
parang
po
exception
exemption.
po yun dun sa provision
Oo,
ng Joint Circular na
exemption.
AOM yung i-issue.
Exemption po yung tinatanong ko. Just an exemption on the audit itself. The conduct of the audit, meaning nag-submit po ba sila ng liquidation reports?
Yes po.
Nag-responde po ba sila sa AOM nyo?
Yes po, pero
Oo,
hindi pa rin
tama.
po sila compliant dun sa requirements.
No, Your Honor, I'm not asking that. I'm just asking for nag-submit ba sila? Did they respond to your AOMs?
Not
Nag-submit pero hindi po
covered by the
full yung
Director,
submission.
So they did not ignore your AOMs? At
Pero
least
hindi pa rin
kasi
po
AOM
full submission yung ginawa nila.
The
Your Honor, not
question,
responsive to
Mr.
witnesses,
Wamil, is did they submit a response? Whatever your evaluation of the response, complete or incomplete, is another matter.
Yes po, Your Honor. They submitted the response po dun sa AOM.
So they
That's all.
submitted a
Tama
response.
naman eh,
That's
di
all
ba?
very
O
gross,
ano
Your
kay
Honor. Again,
Kapunan?
Mr. Witness, thank you for your patience. Thank you.
Oh, di ba?
The permission
Malinaw na malinaw, hindi nag-exempt, hindi nagpa-exempt yung mga tanong mo kanina, Kapunan. 'Di ba? At nag-argument na naman to si POA na hindi nga siya nagpapa-exempt. 'Di ba? Na hindi walang excuse. Hindi nag-ignore, 'di ba? Ayan po mga kababayan at mga kapads press, day 12 sa bidyong ito ay impeachment trial at ngayon po ay pang-12. Pang-12 araw ng impeachment trial para kay masamahal nating Vice President Inday Sara. Kung gabaga lumalaki na ang gastos ng Pilipinas dahil dito sa walang kakwenta-kwentang impeachment trial. Diba? Mabuti naman sana kung pinapasadsad nila yung mga depensa ni Vice President Inday Sara. Diba? Mabuti naman sana kung pinapadapa nila diyan sa mga argumentong yan, pinapadapa nila ang depensa ng mga abogado ni Vice President Inday Sara. Wala diba? Yung mga witness kasi nila, incompetence. Kaya kayo mga prosecutor dyan, aminin nyo na talagang may sayad yung mga witness nyo. Kumbagay, kada tanong ng mga depensa ni Inday Sara, kailangan walang putol at saka walang alinlangan na kailangan makasagot sila. Diba? Yun yung puntos doon. Kaso may mga sablay-sablay. Diba? Kaya lumalabas dito sa bidyong ito na sumadsad na naman at talagang piniga ni Attorney Powa yung witness ng COA, diba? Kaya etong mga yung mga prosecutor makinig na lang kayo kay Marcos, diba? Nasabi ni Marcos mahiya naman kayo. Kumagay amo nyo, nagsasabi na mahiya naman kayo. Kasi puro mga sablay yung mga pinaggagawa ninyo dyan. Di ba? Kumbaga, pumupuntos kayo? Hindi. Hindi kayo sa pumupuntos. Malabo kayong pumuntos ng tambak sa mga depensa ni Vice President Inday Sara. Di ba? Kaya ito sa day 12, magkano na kaya natin? Magkano na kaya nagagastos sa day 12? Di ba? 25 million per impeach session, kumbaga per trial. Nasa 12 day na, di ba? Yun lang. Ang laki na ng gagastos. Ang laki na nagagastos. Lumalagpas na sa mga hinihingi ninyo at yung kumbaga pinagbibintangan ninyo na milyon-milyon daw kay Inday Sara, samantalang yung gastos nyo dyan, milyon-milyon din. Yan, fix na yan yung mga pinagbibintang ninyong pera kay Inday Sara samantalang kayo dyan. Kayong mga nag-prosecution. Di ba mga prosecutor? O di ba? Malaki na, lalaki at lalaki pa. Yan po ang masama. Bilyon po ang mawawala sa ating kaban ng Pilipinas. Dahil lang ito sa gustong mangyari ng mga prosecutor ng mga maletagang. Di ba? Kaya ito po bago pong lahat ay welcome po muna sa aking channel. At heto at muling nagbabalik ang inyong lingkod, Pads Press TV. Kaya panoorin po muna natin ang bidyong ito. Day 12 Impeachment Trial.
Me, and you shall be testifying under the same oath. You understand, sir? Kindly respond to the mic.
Okay po, Your Honor.
We shall now proceed with the cross-examination of the counsel for respondent. Attorney Powa, you may
Ayan,
proceed when
tatanungin
you're
na
ready.
po.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Magtatanong na po si
Mr. Wamil, good
Attorney
afternoon
Powa.
po, sir.
Good afternoon po, sir.
Sa pagkaalala ko po, nabanggit niyo po that you were formerly with ICFAO as a state auditor. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes,
you
sir.
are a certified
teka,
public
sandali.
accountant. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
You're also a lawyer, correct?
Yes, sir.
You passed the bar in 2022.
2023 po.
2023. Okay, I stand corrected. And Mr.
Imagine,
Wamil, you also
lawyer pala yan.
testified yesterday
No?
during your direct examination that you were part of the team that audited the OVP and DepEd confidential funds. Is that correct?
COA.
Hindi po team kasi ako lang po yung nag-evaluate ng documents.
Ikaw mismo, basically nag-evaluate ng documents. Tama po ba?
Yes po, sir.
Okay, just so maintindihan lang namin how ICFAO conducts its audit. Yung mga auditors po ba, do they go to the field and observe itong mga confidential operations in person or?
Since what we do po is compliance audit, we base our audit on the documents being submitted to the ICFAO.
Okay. And do you get special training as auditors pagdating sa how
Kaya
confidential or
credibilidad na po.
intelligence operations are
Yung
conducted?
credibility-
We
Bilidad
base
ng
po our
tinatanong.
observations on the provisions naman po ng Joint Circular 2015-01.
Okay. So,
Credibilidad ng witness.
basically what you're saying is you base your audit on the documents submitted to you, not just by DepEd or OVP, but by any other government agency. Ganyan sa ICFAO.
Based on the documents, if they are compliant with the requirements of the Joint Circular
Lahat naman
2015-01.
Correct. Thank you.
Tama, lahat.
Pagdating po dun sa mga dokumento na natatanggap nyo from OVP and DepEd, binabasa nyo po to isa-isa, no? Lahat ng attachments.
Hindi po ako yung nag-receive noon. Meron po kaming receiving staff po.
Pero kayo po, in your evaluation, do you
Oo.
go through the documents one by one?
Yes po. I evaluate po if they are compliant
Tama.
with the requirements
Oo.
of the Joint Circular.
Okay.
Oh,
Now, when you evaluated these documents, nakita niyo po ba doon kung sino ang nag-approve ng grant ng confidential funds for OVP for the fourth quarter of 2022?
Tama. Oh, yeah.
Nakita ko po dun sa disbursement voucher po na si ASEC Limuel G. Ortonio po.
No, I mean the grant. Kasi wala po sa GAA yung OVP confidential funds for 2022 eh.
Oh,
So
wala
nakita
eh.
niyo po ba kung sino ang nag-approve ng grant para sa fourth quarter 2022 confidential funds?
Based on the documents submitted, si Office of the President po yung nag-approve.
That's correct. Opo, Office of the President. Pagdating naman po sa OVP
Correct.
2023
Yan
confidential
ang matinik,
funds.
di ba? Yan tama.
Yun po ay nasa General Appropriations Act. Do you confirm that?
Yes po.
And pagdating naman po sa DepEd 2023 confidential funds, nasa General Appropriations Act din po. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
And as a lawyer, you would know
Tama
that
naman. Oh, di ba?
the GAA
Legal.
is enacted by Congress. Tama po ba?
That's correct.
Now, yesterday,
Oh,
naalala
tama.
ko po,
Di ba? Walang
natanong kayo
problema.
doon sa time nyo sa ICFAO kung ilang vice president ang na-audit nyo pagdating sa confidential funds.
Yan, ang
Alala niyo
maganda
po yun?
dyan.
Yes po, sir.
At ang sagot nyo po ay isa lang, si Vice President Sara Duterte, the respondent in this case. Tama po ba?
Kasi mo, lumalabas sa social media, haka-haka nila, etong mga Talyanis ng loyalista, na si Vice President Inday Sara lang daw ang nabiyayaan ng confidential fund. Kung hindi ba naman kayo mga baliw, di ba? Di ba?
Yes po.
Tapos
Since I
ay-
assumed in ICFAO in
Since-
2014.
Since you assumed in September 2014?
Yes po, sir.
Tama po. And you were asked
2014,
bakit
hindi pa si Vice
si Vice
President.
President lang. Naalala niyo yung tanong na yun?
Yes po.
Oh,
At ang sagot niyo
di ba?
po, kasi since you assumed siya lang po ang Vice President na nagkaroon ng appropriations for confidential
Ayun ang
funds. Tama po ba?
mali.
Yes po. It's in September
Sabi niya.
2014 po na nag-assume ako.
Opo. Now, I'm
Oh.
showing you a document. If I may approach the witness, Your Honor.
Counsel may approach.
I am showing you a document
Assisting counsel from the prosecutors may also
Oh, yes.
approach should they so desire.
I'm showing you a document, and this document is from the Department of Budget and Management, entitled Special Allotment Release Order, dated. Medyo malabo lang po yung document, no? December 22, 2014.
Oh, maliwanag, di ba? December 22, 2014, hindi pa Vice President niyan, si Inday Sara. Di ba? Maliwanag na maliwanag. Panahon yan ni, sumunod ba na si Pinoy? Panahon ni Pinoy yan. Yung 2014 na yan.
Nakita
May
niyo po yan?
confidential fund na.
At ang purpose po is to cover confidential activities for fiscal year 2014. You see that?
Yes, sir.
And nung December 22, 2014, nasa ICFAO na po kayo. Tama po ba?
Nasa COA na siya. Maliwanag. Maliwanag na maliwanag
We have a
yung
clear
dokumento.
po. Date of
mga
issue,
kababayan.
December 22, 2014.
Yes po. Nasa ICFAO na po.
Tama po ba?
Mm.
At hindi po si Vice President Sara Duterte ang Vice President ng mga panahon na yun. Tama po ba?
O yun,
Yes po.
di ba? Hindi pa si Vice President Inday Sara, may confidential fund na. Ibig sabihin, hindi lang dapat si Vice President Inday Sara ang dapat yung kuhanan at imbestigahan. Kumbaga, selective lang talaga itong mga prosecutor na to at gusto lang talagang mapahiya si Vice President Inday Sara. Mga propaganda nila, bulok.
Pero na-liquidate po ba yan? That's the question.
That's a question to ICFAO actually because yun po ang pinapakita ko lang sa inyo is nagkaroon po ng confidential funds. Ang Office of the Vice President noong 2014 issued December 22, 2014.
No.
Based on that document po,
Meron.
Meron.
You confirm.
O, tama.
But that's okay,
O,
no? Because maybe you were just not aware
Lagapak
yesterday when you were
na.
asked the question. I just wanted to put that on
Tama.
record because marami na rin pong lumalabas sa social media na si Vice President Sara Duterte lang ang Vice President na nagkaroon ng confidential funds.
O,
Would you confirm
bakit?
that, sir?
O, di ba?
Your Honors,
Daming mga
just a manifestation, this
maalipos eh.
has not been pre-marked. We just came upon this document
Mga
yesterday
loyalista.
after the statements were made. So upon the agreement made during pre-trial, we request that this be marked as exhibit for the defense D-1-167-DE. -OVP.
Let it be so marked.
Thank you, Your Honors.
Provisional only, Your Honor.
Yes, of course, subject to the objections of the prosecution when the time is
Of course, at
appropriate.
the proper time.
Thank you, Your Honor. And we will provide the prosecution with a copy as well.
Kindly do that after, perhaps later on, after the trial, or now too, so that you can be, it
Di
can be made a
makaporma.
subject matter
Kanina pa raw, nag-object na si, Kapuna, no? Yung kinapon.
of redirect. Should the counsel for the panel of prosecutors.
Medyo malabo.
Sorry, sir.
I can give you just a photo. We would like to manifest that this is just a printout, Your Honor, and a photocopy that we retrieved from the office of the Vice President.
Noted.
Okay. Ito, bibigyan ba natin to?
Yeah, may dokumento, maliwanag po,
Mr.
di ba?
Witness, nung pinag-aaralan ko yung nature ng confidential funds, may mga issuances akong nakita aside from yung JC 2015-01 na parating yung nami-mention kahapon and today. And that is COA Circular 92-985. Yun po ba ay familiar sa inyo?
Can you repeat?
I can give you a copy. Your Honor, I am giving the witness a copy of a document entitled Commission on Audit Circular Number 92-385 dated October 21, 1992. For the reference of the court, this was marked as Exhibit D-1-155. Naalala po ba ninyo yung document na yan or familiar po ba kayo sa document na yan? Witness is perusing the document, Your Honors.
Noted.
If assisting counsel would like to also from the prosecution.
Latagan, di ba? Yan yung tinatawag na burden of proof.
Witness will please answer.
Latagan ng
Are
ebidensya.
you familiar
talaga.
with that document?
I am not familiar po with that document.
Okay. That's okay. Meron lang po ditong whereas clauses. I won't ask you about the entire document anyway. Meron lang po ditong whereas clauses on the first page. Can you see that, Mr. Witness? Whereas clauses. I would just want you to read the fourth whereas clause. Ito pa. Ma'am, you want to come here so you'd have a better view. Just the fourth whereas clause. Can you please read that out loud for the record?
Attorney Capunan, it's also flashed on the screen.
Whereas these intelligence and confidential activities by their very nature are highly sensitive and confidential operations or missions, the details of which cannot be divulged without posing a threat to national security or to the success of the mission.
Can you please read the next whereas as well? Thank you.
Whereas, as now being required, the submission of receipts, bills, or commercial invoices in support of disbursements from this fund or rental or of safe houses, purchase of meals and or supplies, and other expenses may create a leak of information that may threaten the confidentiality of the intelligence operations, endanger the lives and the safety of the agents and employees of the government agencies, and result to a failure of the mission.
And just the next two whereas clauses na lang po para hindi na po tayo humaba.
Whereas in many instances, it is impractical and sometimes impossible to obtain such receipts, bills, or commercial invoices during intelligence operations. Whereas by its very nature, the use of confidential and or intelligence and or confidential funds requires an approach allowing more flexibility in intelligence operations.
Thank you, Mr. Witness.
Manifestation, Your Honor. First of all, this
Kahit naman sabi natin na nagastos, basta ang problema, wag lang mapunta sa bulsa ng mga taga DepEd, mapunta lang sa bulsa ng mga politiko, di ba? Yun lang talagang sapat na yun. Kumbaga okay na yun, legal yun, di ba? Tapos ngayon, hinahalungkat ninyo, confidential fund, tapos hahanapan nyo pa ng kung saan napunta. Yan ang nyo, dapat kumbaga nasa direction na.
exhibit presented by counsel for the respondent is dated October 1, 1992,
October 1?
Your Honor. Whereas the joint circular cited as basis by this witness, Your Honor, is dated 2015, Your Honor. There is no indication here.
2015.
there is an indication here, Your Honor, that all issuances
Joint circular. Repeating
inconsistent
clause.
herewith are hereby amended or revoked accordingly. Similar provision, Your Honor, by way of manifestation.
The joint circular.
Can I see? Is likewise Your Honor, mentioned in the Joint Circular 2015. Observation for the record that 2015 supersedes this circular cited by Counsel for Respondent, which is dated 1992, Your Honor. For the record.
Noted.
1992.
Thank you, Your Honor. But again, we'd like just a counter manifestation
Bagay,
that the
mamatch
repeating
mo?
clause under
Diba?
JC 2015-01 states, and I quote, all circulars, memoranda, rules, regulations, and other issuance inconsistent herewith are deemed repealed and superseded accordingly.
So the repealing clause in 2015-1 did not specify COA Circular 92-8985.
Precisely our point, Your Honor.
Your Honor, please counter manifestation.
Of course, Counsel.
Counsel read the literal meaning, Your Honor, but the substantive meaning is all circulars are deemed repealed and superseded accordingly. His interpretation, my interpretation, but no interpretation needed, Your Honor. 9.0 is expressed. All are repealed and superseded accordingly.
Manifestation is duly noted.
I think, Your
Counsel may
Honor,
proceed.
Your Honor, the documents would speak for themselves,
Exactly.
and we will leave this to the Honorable Court as to not prolong the debate on this matter.
Na document
Just
nila.
again, just my last manifestation on this. The difference between Joint Circular 2015, Your Honor, it has been identified, authenticated, and testified to by this witness. This circular that they are citing, Your Honor, 1992, has not been identified. We don't know its due existence. We don't know the circumstances surrounding this document. And therefore, they're covered by the original document rule. Produce the original. Since you don't have a witness who has testified as to its existence, due execution, and least of all, its contents, Your Honor. And we are stating that this should be clearly in the records of this proceedings, Your Honor.
Noted without prejudice to respondent presenting during their evidence in chief the original copy of the document and someone testifying thereto.
We submit, Your Honor.
Please proceed, Counsel.
Now, dun base po sa binasa nyo, Mr. Witness, nakikita natin na mag-iba ang audit. Now, dun base po sa binasa nyo, Mr. Witness, nakikita natin na mag-iba ang auditing standards or guidelines pagdating sa confidential or intelligence funds kung ikukumpara sa regular funds. Tama po yun.
Well, based on the Joint Circular 2015-01, magkaiba po yung treatment between confidential fund and intelligence fund.
Opo. At base rin po doon, sa binasa nyo, ang kadalasan nangyayari pag resibo o invoices ay maaring maging impractical kung yun ang i-require. Tama po ba?
Under the Joint Circular po kasi, the auditors may require the
Your Honor, that's not responsive. I was just asking him to confirm what he read.
Kindly answer the question, witness.
Just on the circular that you read, Circular 92-3.
Can you repeat the question po, sir?
Ayon po doon, yung regular requirement na paghihingi ng mga resibo, acknowledgement receipts, may be impractical pagdating po sa confidential
Can
operation.
we ask counsel, Your Honor, to show that particular
Yes, Your
provision that he is citing in respect of the circular?
Kindly do so, Counsel.
Tama po ba?
Ang sabi po dito ay during intelligence operations.
Yes, tama po ba?
As stated po dito, during intelligence operations.
Okay. Thank you. Well, I'll accept that answer, Your Honor. Now, punta naman po tayo doon sa nature ng confidential operations. No? You would agree with me na pagdating po sa confidential operations, delikado po pag nagkakaroon ng leak of information. Tama po ba?
Oh, di ba?
Can you
Bawal
repeat the
kasing malaman.
Delikado po kung magkaroon ng leak ng mga information na nakukuha patay sa isang confidential operation. Tama
given
po
the
ba?
classified
Oo,
nature?
Misleading,
kasi-
Your Honor.
Kasi, totoo naman di ba? May mga tao talagang delikado yung buhay nila. Kumbaga sila nga ay spy di ba? Ang spy, delikado ang buhay nila sa mga private. Di ba? Yung mga taong yan yung nakakatulong kung bakit nare-resolve ang problema natin sa bayan pagdating sa yung kalaban ng bayan, di ba? kumbaga sila yung mga nagsusumbong. Madaling salita, mga nagsusumbong yung mga yan. Sila yung mga nagbibigay ng tip, lalo na sa mga droga, di ba? Sila yung binagbibigay ng, kaya nalalaman agad kung sino yung mga terorista, yung mga, nalalaman din kung sino-sino yung mga, alam niyo na, di ba? Yung mga nagbebenta ng mga pulburon, di ba? Isa yun sa mga dapat na protektahan ay yung taong yun, na siya yung nagbibigay ng tip dahil siya yung may budget dapat. Yun yung budget para doon. Siya yung babayaran eh, di ba? Protektahan natin ang mga tumutulong para sa disiplina sa ating bayan. Yung mga taong ganun.
I'm
think
just
the
asking
witness-
for
I
his
think the
opinion.
witness would have been able to answer. Witness may answer.
Given the classified nature
Yes.
of the confidential fund.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Witness. In fact, you being a lawyer, you know that there are laws prohibiting the unauthorized disclosure of confidential information, correct?
Can you repeat?
Puro lawyer, no? Yung
You
mga
being a
naging
lawyer,
nila,
sir.
witness.
You are aware that there are laws prohibiting the unauthorized disclosure of confidential information, correct?
Can you state what specific laws po yung...
Revised Penal Code under Article 229, for
Hindi
example,
niya
and the
alam.
revelation of secrets.
Oo, hindi niya alam.
Yes po.
Yes, Republic Act 3019, Section 3,
Dapat
Paragraph
alam
K,
niya rin yan.
on divulging, unauthorized
Tayo, hindi natin alam.
divulging of confidential information, correct?
Yes po.
And you being a public officer under 6713, alam niyo rin po na hindi po pwedeng basta-basta mag-disclose without the authority ng mga confidential information. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
Okay, so batay po dito, pinapahalagan po talaga
Tama na naman.
ang confidentiality
Nakapuntos na naman
pagdating sa
tayo
mga
dyan.
classified information na ito. Tama po ba? You would agree with me?
Yes po.
Yes. Now let's go to the joint circular that we have been mentioning since yesterday. No, ito pong joint circular number 2015-01. And I'm referring to the circular with which we have pre-marked as D-1-136 for the defense, Your Honors. And I think we will be flashing that on the screen as well. Ito naman po yung pag-usapan natin. I just wanted you, Mr. Witness, to give us the definition of confidential funds. Diyan po sa circular na yan under, I think it's page 2, item 3.7. Can you please read it for the record?
Under 3.7, confidential fund refers to the lump sum amount provided as such in the GAA for NGAs, in appropriation ordinances for LGUs, and in the COBs for DOCCs for their confidential expenses.
Salamat po, Mr. Witness. At pagdating po, nabasa niyo po yung word na lump sum. Ibig po sabihin nito, buong halaga? Buong amount?
Kukuha, ayun,
As opposed
pupulaw.
to having line items for expense? Tama po ba?
Expense.
Lump sum.
Yes
Lump
po.
sum. Opo.
Lump
At
sum.
based on your experience, pag ang pinag-uusapan po natin ay confidential funds, pagdating po sa pag-disburse nito, cash po ba ito? In the form of cash?
What expense are you pertaining?
Confidential funds in general.
Confidential,
Cash po ba
oh.
ito?
Wala pong specific provision kung anong type po ng yung ibabayad.
Okay. But item 6 provides for the guidelines on cash advances, correct?
Based on this document po, yes po.
Yes po. And I refer you now to item 6.1.2. Diyan po, sinasabi po ng provision na yan na ang maaari lang mag-avail ng cash advance pagdating sa confidential funds ay ang isang designated bonded special disbursing officer or SDO, or kung wala mang ganong designated SDO ay ang head of agency, correct?
Yes po.
Dapat alam
At
niya.
kanina po, sabi nyo, binasa nyo bawat pahina noong mga sinabite sa inyo ng DepEd at OVP for their liquidation reports. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
At you would be aware na ang STO po para po sa OVP ay si Ms. Gina Acosta. Tama po ba?
Based on the documents submitted, yes po.
Yes, thank you. At pagdating naman po sa
Latagan
DepEd,
ng
Mr. Witness,
ebidensya.
ang SDO
Yan
po
nga,
ay
may
si
mga
Mr.
ebidensya
Edward
talaga.
Fajarda. Tama po ba?
Based on the
Paharda.
documents submitted po, yes po.
Yes. So based on that, tama rin po ba na sila ang maging payees ng mga cheque na inilabas ng DepEd para sa cash advance?
Yes po.
Tama po. At sila, tama rin po na silang nag-encash ng mga cheque dahil silang payee. Tama
Yes
po.
po. Yes po.
Yes. So they complied with 6.1.2, correct?
Okay.
What do you mean complied po?
Complied with the requirements of
Sumunod.
6.1.2
Oo,
na
sa
ang
mga
SDO
require-
po ang kumuha ng cash advance at siya po
Oo.
nag-encash ng cheque.
Tama.
Your Honor, please misleading. That's
Di
not
ba?
the only requirement in 6.1.1. 6.1.2, Your Honor. There are other requirements here. Can counsel be specific?
I'm just asking,
Because-
Your Honor.
This is a
Hindi.
blanket he is saying, and so
Yung
therefore,
transaction
there is
kasi,
compliance here.
kung legal eh.
I'm
In
asking-
particular,
Thank you. I appreciate po
What
the...
does counsel
Documented.
for respondents say?
I appreciate naman po the objection of the good counsel. So I will be more specific. Tama po, nag-comply po ng SDO ang pay sa cheque at ang SDO po ang nag-encash. Yun lang po. Just on that part.
O yung
Just a provision.
cash advances shall be limited to the requirements for 3 months.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. So tama po bang pagkakaintindi ko na para sa cash advance at any one time, ang maximum na pwede mo lang ma-cash advance ay yung requirements mo para sa 3 buwan ng confidential operations. Tama po
Based
ba?
on this provision po, yes.
Tama po. Eh, 3 buwan po is equivalent to 1/4 of a year. Tama po ba?
Tama, apat eh.
Okay.
Apat
Now, base
na
po dyan sa
tatlong buwan.
provision na yan, nakasulat na ang maximum amount ay para sa 3 buwan. Pero meron po bang provision dyan na nagbabawal na gamitin ito in perhaps 60 days?
Wala po.
Meron po bang nagbabawal na gamitin ito in 11 days?
Wala din po. Kaya hindi po
Wala
namin
rin.
sinama sa findings namin yung 11 days na disbursement. It's just a statement of fact po on the AOM.
Thank you for confirming that, Mr. Witness. Familiar po kayo bilang isang CPA sa accrual method of accounting?
Yes, sir.
Can you just, in simple terms, because I'm not even a CPA, just give us a glimpse kung ano ibig sabihin. Ano ba ang accrual method of accounting?
Kapag sinabing accrual method of accounting, yung expenses ay nire-record upon incurrence, not upon payment.
Opo. Okay. So, dito po ba, pwede po ba yung parang I'm just a simple-minded person? Parang buy now, pay later? Ganun?
That wala po yan sa joint circular, so
Parang
I am not
utang,
authorized
ganun.
to
It's okay.
answer that question.
I will leave it at that. Punta na lang po tayo sa liquidation. Sa liquidation po, under the joint circular, that's under 6.2.2,
hanep eh,
correct? Under 6.2.2, if
Baka
I may
may
just refer you
inaantok
to
na
that
ron, ah.
provision,
Grabe.
dapat po maliquidate magsumite ng liquidation report ang isang agency na may confidential or intelligence funds within 30 days after the close of a quarter. Tama po ba?
Tatlo po yung nakalagay dito, hindi lang po the 30 days after every quarter.
Sige po, please enumerate for us.
Under 6.2.2 of the joint circular, all cash advances for CF and IF shall be liquidated within 30 days after every quarter or from the approved target date of completion of the project or activity or after the cash advance have been fully utilized, whichever comes first in accordance with the procedures as stated po.
Okay, thank you po. Ngayon po, papakita ko po sa inyo yung liquidation report na isinumite ng OVP for their fourth quarter confidential funds 2022. Maybe this time we could just ask our assisting counsel, Your Honor,
Yeah.
to hand the document.
Assistant counsel for the other side may also approach.
Maaari niyo po bang matukoy kung anong date po na-receive ng COA ICFAO itong liquidation report ng OVP?
Based on the transmittal letter po, January 17, 2023.
January
Maybe no,
17.
Your Honor, for our understanding, what exhibit number?
Sorry.
Counsel
Thank you for
referring.
reminding me, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
This is exhibit D-1-4-OVP.
This is the prosecution's P-1-11-A. No, I'm sorry.
One?
I'm sorry, what is it?
Sorry,
D-1-1?
D-1-1. Sorry, Your Honor.
dash 1.
I was just corrected.
Counsel,
Your Honor,
proceed.
for the record, this is not a common exhibit, Your Honor.
Duly noted.
Now, base po sa date na nabasa nyo, compliant po ba na within the 30-day period ay nakapagsumite sila? Yung act lang po ng pag-submission, na pag-submit rather, ng liquidation report.
Based on this document po, yes po.
Yes po. And kung mapapansin nyo po, doon po sa transmittal, meron pong isang checklist. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
And I will refer you now to item 6.2.2.3 of the joint circular. Ayon po sa 6.2.3 ng nasabing Joint Circular 2015-01, ang gagawin po ng receiving officer ng COA ICFAO ay titingnan po yung checklist, tapos susuriin po yung mga dokumentong isinumite ng ahensya, yung mga attachments, kung pasok siya doon sa checklist of supporting documents na kinakailangan. Tama po ba?
Can you repeat your question po?
Ayon po sa 6.2.2.3, ang receiving officer ng COA ICFAO ay titingnan yung checklist and then titingnan din, susuriin yung mga naka-attach na dokumento kung compliant siya dun sa checklist. Tama po ba?
Yes po, based on the joint circular.
Based on
tama.
that same provision,
Legal ah.
kung
Legal.
yun po ay kompleto, tatanggapin po ng COA ICFAO. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
At pag
So,
hindi po
nag-comply
kompleto,
na naman,
o meaning kulang po yung mga attached documents, yun po ay dapat ibalik ng COA ICFAO sa ahensya at hindi muna tatanggapin. Tama po ba?
Yes po. Based
And
on this
tama.
provision po.
Opo. And in this case, because of the receiving stamp, would you say na tinanggap po ng ICFAO ang submission ng OVP?
As stamp po nung ICFAO, yes po.
Okay.
Tama.
Thank you,
O, ibig
Mr.
sabihin,
Witness.
nag-comply.
Now,
Tama yung
basing on
requirements.
this document na natanggap ng COA ICFAO on January 17, 2023, ang kanilang liquidation report, meaning the OVP for the fourth quarter 2022 confidential funds. It took more or less 8 months for COA to issue its official finding. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
I am showing you a copy of the AOMs that you issued that were also presented yesterday.
May we know the exhibit number, sir?
Yes, Your Honor. I will get to that.
Pwede mo na yung mga next documents.
Are you showing the one for the OVP or the DepEd?
OVP, Your Honor.
OVP, that would be
This is D-1-103-OVP, Your Honor, for the first AOM issued on September 14, 2023.
that's the counterpart of P-1-12-A.
And isunod ko na po yung pangalawang AOM na na-issue on October 3, 2023. This is D-1-104-OVP for the defense.
Which is P-1-12-B for the prosecution.
Opo. Thank you. Now, Mr. Witness, napansin ko na yung date is September 14, nung 2023, ng una yung AOM. Tama po ba?
Yes po.
And that was actually just a few days after the budget hearing of COA held August 24, 2023, kung saan may mga legislators that, asked COA to look into the OVP confidential funds. Are you aware of that? Just if you're aware.
I am not aware of that.
That's okay. Now, I'll just move on to the AOMs themselves. No? Now, kahapon, nasasabi niyo po na nagkakaproblema tayo sa, may nakita kayong finding doon sa physical and financial plan. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
Ng OVP. At yan po ay nakasaad din sa inyong findings dyan.
Yes, sir.
Tama po ba?
Opo.
You referred to, if I'm not mistaken, and please correct me if I'm wrong, item 4.2 of the joint circular.
Yes, sir.
Tama po?
Yes, sir.
Maaari niyo po bang, andyan pa po ba yung joint circular? Yes. Maaari niyo po bang basahin yung 4.2 ng joint circular para lang po sa kalaman nating lahat?
Under 4.2 of the joint circular, all allocations of CF and or IF shall be supported with physical and financial plan indicating the proposed amount allocated for each program, project, and activity where disbursements pertaining to the CE and IE shall be based.
Tama po. Thank you po, Mr. Witness. Dito po, sa kanilang physical and financial plan, the program stated is actually the Good Government Program. Tama po ba? Yung binabasa ko lang.
Based on the document, yes.
Based on the document.
Tama.
At ang expected outcome ay safe implementation of OVP initiatives and confidence building. Based on the document.
Based on the document, yes.
At ang physical target will be number of areas with surveillance and confidential activities conducted or monitored. Tama po ba?
Yes.
As well as the number of activities. Tama po ba? At ayon po dun sa binasa nyo, wala naman pong guidelines on how specific it would be. Correct?
Well, nakalagay po kasi dito, dapat i-indicate yung each program, activity, and project na pagbabasihan ng disbursement ng CF.
Opo. I won't argue with you. So basically, yung finding niyo po is based on your assessment as an auditor.
Or since it is a plan, dapat po naka-indicate talaga dito kung paano nila gagastusin yung kanilang confidential fund.
That's okay. Yes, I'll accept that answer. Now, nabanggit nyo rin po na hindi po nag-submit ng DEPs and or document evidencing payment. Tama po?
Yes, sir.
At yun po ay inilagay nyo sa inyong AOM. Tama
Yes,
po?
yes, sir.
At nabanggit nyo rin po na sumagot ang OVP dito sa AOM na to. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir. Opo.
Tama po. At pagdating po doon sa sunod na step, which is the notice of suspension. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
Would you agree with me
Section.
na hindi na po na-carry over yung issue doon sa fiscal and financial plan?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So, ibig sabihin, tinanggap nyo po yung explanation.
Well, ang purpose po kasi namin kung bakit namin ni-require yung specific confidential activities dun sa PFP is para makita kung paano gagastusin noong OVP yung kanilang confidential fund. Pero since nilagay naman na po nila doon sa kanilang revised accomplishment report yung specific
Oh, tama
confidential
naman pala.
activities and even submitted documentary evidence of payment. So,
Kompleto.
hindi na po namin hinanap ulit yung fiscal and financial plan.
Oh, yung sabihin
Salamat po.
kompleto.
Thank you for that answer.
Nag-comply
Ngayon po,
eh,
kasi
di ba?
kanina, kahapon, actually, not kanina, sinasabi nyo walang sinubmit. Ang ibig nyo lang pong sabihin sa walang sinubmit is at the time na bago kayo mag-issue ng AOM. Tama po ba?
Walang sinamit po na ano.
Walang sinubmit na DEPs, for example.
Yes po, kasi sinamit po nila yung DEPs after we issued both AOMs po.
Opo, thank you po. Ngayon,
Ayos.
punta naman po tayo doon sa notice of suspension. Nandun pa po kayo di ba, ng notice of suspension?
Yes, sir.
And you suspended in audit the amount of 125 million. We are showing him a copy of the notice of suspension, Your Honor. This is Exhibit D-1-107-OVP for the reference of the Honorable Court.
NP-1-13-A on the part of the prosecution.
Okay. So, dito po, as you mentioned earlier, you were satisfied with already the submission of the accomplishment report ng OVP. That's why nawala na po yung issue sa physical and financial.
Hindi po ako satisfied as dahil compliant yung accomplishment report nila, kundi dahil nilagay lang nila yung specific confidential activities na pinagamitan ng kanilang pondo.
Opo. So, nawala na po yung sa PFP na findings sa AOM.
Based on the, yes po.
Based on the NS. Tama po ba?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. Ngayon, pagdating dito sa notice of suspension, I just wanted to focus on doon sa documentary evidencing success pagdating sa rewards.
Yes, sir.
Nabanggit nyo po, this is 4.8.5, paragraph B specifically of the joint circular, correct?
Yes, sir.
And yun din po yung nakasaad dito sa notice of suspension na reference, meaning the provision of the JC.
Yes, sir.
Specified. Yes. At nabanggit nyo rin po kahapon na wala pong guidelines specifically under 4.8.5 that shows how specific you should be in terms of the documents evidencing success. Tama
Wala
po ba?
po akong na-mention na walang specific guidelines po. Ang sabi ko lang, hindi sinabi kung anong specific document yung hinihingi.
Wala, may sinabi ko po kayong walang prescribed format, basically.
Your Honor, please misleading the witness, to my recollection, did not say that. He said that in accordance with 4.8.5, these are the requirements, A, B, and C. And the submissions of the Vice President and the DepEd are not compliant, Your Honor.
Can we
With
ask
the
for
indulgence
Hindi,
of counsels
comply
for
eh.
the parties,
Di ba may mga
Mr.
requirements
Wamel,
naman?
base po sa guidelines, hindi tulad ng ibang mga format na sinasubmit na may pro forma na nasa annex nung 2015-1, wala pong pro forma na pag-liquidate sang-ayon sa na dokumento sang-ayon sa 4.8.5.
Yes, Your Honor, based on this provision po.
Yes.
May ibang provision bang nagre-require ng specific na paraan?
Wala na po, Your Honor. Ito lang
Wala.
po, 4.8.5.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Witness.
You may proceed, counsel.
Thank you, Your Honor. Now, pagdating po sa OVP, alam niyo po ba kung sumagot sila sa notice of suspension na ito within the prescribed period given under the notice of suspension?
Sa notice, wala na po ako sa ICFO
Wala na
nung
po
submit
kayo.
sila ng response.
Okay po. So I will no longer ask you about that. Probably for another witness na lang po. Punta na lang po tayo sa OVP confidential funds for 2023.
2023, yan.
You
Yan,
confirm,
si
Mr. Witness,
Vice President Inday
na
Sara.
ang OVP confidential funds for 2023 ay nakapag-issue rin kayo ng AOMs for the first, second, and third quarter. Tama po ba?
For the
Nag-audit
first and
sila
second
eh.
lang po kasi yung third quarter, nag-drop po ako and hindi ko na po naabutan yung issuance nun dahil nag-transfer out of na po ako sa ICFO.
Okay. At
Wala
hindi na rin
nang
po
pala
alam kung, just if you're aware, kung sumagot ang OVP doon sa mga AOMs ninyo. Hindi na rin po alam yan.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sige. Diretso na lang po tayo sa DepEd. Para hindi na po tayo
Confidential
tumagal.
fund.
Sa DepEd po, nakapag-issue rin po kayo ng AOMs. Tama? At least for the first and second quarter nung nandun pa po kayo.
Yes, sir.
Tama po.
Apo.
And kanina po, pinag-uusapan po natin yung mga disbursement vouchers ng DepEd. Kung saan, natukoy nyo doon na hindi compliant dahil MOOE yung nakasulat sa disbursement vouchers. Tama po ba? Naalala niyo po yun?
Sinagot ko lang po yung tanong ni Attorney Lorna kanina.
At ang sagot niyo po, natatandaan niyo po ba yung sagot niyo? Ay MOOE siya at hindi confidential funds.
Yes po.
Now, Mr. Witness, I will show you page of the General Appropriations Act.
Can I have that copy? And for reference, Your Honors, this is Exhibit D-1-14-DE, Your Honors. And D-1-42-DE for the defense.
Counsel may approach the witness as well as counsel for the panel of prosecutors.
Ito lang. Titignan ko. So, dito po, sa page 376, volume 118, number 52, ng General Appropriations Act FY 2023, klarong-klaro po na ang confidential, intelligence, and extraordinary expenses is under maintenance and other operating expenses, which is the MOOE.
Pero if I may clarify lang po kasi,
Yes po.
yung MOOE kasi is very broad. So
Yes
hindi
po.
lang confidential fund yung covered niya.
Apo, we will get to that, Your Honor.
Marami doon. MOE. MOE pala.
Thank you. Kaya po dito, sa ating naging disbursement voucher,
Your Honor, with due respect to counsel.
yes, of
With
course.
permission of Attorney
Again, the
Poa, yes.
document- Again, this
Observations and
document,
manifestations, counsel?
Your Honor, this document violates the original document rule. First, it is a photocopy. It is not even a photocopy of anything that is certified, Your Honor. Although, under the original document rule, you can dispense with the presentation of the original. If you present the original first and then substitute a copy, because a copy, a photocopy, is now considered likewise, if properly authenticated, as an original. This is a scrap of paper, Your Honor. We don't even know. General Appropriations Act. Of who? Of which administration? And consisting of how many pages, Your Honor? This
Original pala hinihingi ninyo eh. Di ba? O bakit ano yung kay Las Canas? Di ba? Na prenesenta ni Luis Tro. Oh, hindi naman authenticated yun. Ibig sabihin, hindi original yun. Tapos wala pa yung nagsalita, si Las Canas. Di ba? Oh. Ano yun? Di ba? Tapos ngayon, naghihingi ka ng original copy. Eh yung video, di ba? Hindi naman original na video pinakita nun. Sa death threat ni Vice President Inday Sara, di ba? Oh, hindi rin original yun, yung video na pinapakita. Hindi yung mismo nang galing sa live. Sa URL yata ang dapat kinuha. O hindi naman galing sa URL. Peke rin. Hindi sabihin na hindi rin original. Ngayon, hihingi ka ngayon ng original.
this particular document, Your Honor, should not even be testified to because we don't know its provenance. Well, we know we don't know where this document came from.
Propaganda na naman
Your Honor,
si
may I
We object,
Kapunan. Di ba?
This document,
Maybe
Your
comment?
Honor.
Another
Where's the comment of
propaganda
Attorney
na
Poa?
Your
naman.
Honors, the copy we are showing is actually a certified true copy of the Commission on Audit, certified by Davin E. Bakay. Your Honors.
Certified true copy of the part of the GA?
Yes, Your Honors.
Anyway, counsel, we will be ruling on the admissibility of these documents when the formal offer is made after the presentation of evidence in chief by the respondents.
We submit, Your Honor, but as another observation, Your Honor, we are aware, I think counsel is aware, that if you produce and you ask questions on a portion of a document, then you are compelled to produce the whole document, Your Honor. We want this on file. Produce the whole GAA. For all we know, Your Honor, there may be provisions in that GAA which contradicts the provision he's saying. So he is compelled under the rules, Your Honor. In addition to the rules of admissibility, he is compelled to produce the whole GAA. And we want that on record, Your Honor.
Presiding officer has already ruled the manifestation and objection of the counsel is duly noted. Counsel may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. And under the disbursement voucher, Exhibit D-1-58-DE, nakasulat po na MOOE, replenishment of cash advance under maintenance and other operating expenses authorized under page 376 of RA number 11936, which is precisely the page of the GAA.
Pero marami po kasing nakalagay na expense items under MOOE in this page po.
Okay, we will accept that answer, Mr. Witness. Now, Mr. Witness, pagdating po sa DepEd,
Ayan, DepEd.
Confidential funds, as you mentioned, you issued the first two AOMs.
Yes, sir.
Tama po. I mean, AOM for the first and second quarter. rather.
Yes, sir.
Pero hindi nyo na po natanggap yung response.
Hindi
Kasi
na-
wala na kayo sa ICFAO.
Yes, sir.
But would you know, just curious, would you know kung ano yung present status nitong mga AOMs na to?
Hindi po. I don't have personal knowledge about that.
Okay. So you wouldn't know of whether may credit notice o wala.
Yes, sir.
Oh, but since you're an auditor, ano po ang ibig sabihin ng credit notice para sa isang auditor?
Yeah,
Kapag
credit
sinabing credit
notice.
notice, yung document submitted ay already passed in audit na po.
Opo, pass in audit, meaning allowed.
Ayun.
Yes po.
Allowed in
But subject to
audit.
the
Pala
opening
yun.
of the audit later
Apa.
on po.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Witness. Ngayon, Mr. Witness, since hanggang doon lang naman, no, yung naging saklaw talaga ng inyong service, I don't want to prolong this any longer. Gusto ko lang makita, based on your findings, AOM,
Oh.
diba? Tapos yung notice of suspension para sa OVP and the AOMs for DepEd. These are preliminary findings, correct?
Yes po, kasi nai-require pa naman si agency na mag-justify yung findings and submit the documents being sought po dun sa...
Opo. At based po dito sa findings ninyo, wala namang pong expressly nakasulat na may misappropriation at this point.
Actually, yung presumption of misuse kasi nasa item 8.3 na kapag hindi nag-liquidate or failure of liquidation of the accountable officers upon due demand shall be a prima facie evidence that such fund has been put to
I am-
personal benefit or misuse.
But I am just asking for the response na meron po bang expressly nakasulat sa mga findings ninyo?
Ask and answer, Your Honor. It is in
That is a presumption
8.3.
po. So hindi
Opo.
kailangan isabihin.
May expressly po ba na nakasulat na may niisang kusing na napunta sa bulsa ng Vice President?
Ask and answer, Your
Wala.
Honor. This,
Wala, di
wait,
ba?
don't answer.
Wala. Tama. Hinarang agad di ba?
That question,
Yan.
Your Honor, has been asked and answered.
Yeah.
Sustain-
Your Honor.
Sustain count.
Kaya po, nire-regla na naman si Kapunan. Dahan-dahan lang, Attorney Kapunan. Baka mabinat ka niyan. Diba? Kamukha mo na sila na Delima, oh. Pareho na kayong, parehas na kayong problematic ang pace.
Sal, I think where you're getting at, modify.
Uminit ang
Modify
ulo. Na-stress at uminit na naman ang ulo. Baka ma-high blood to si Kapunan. Kung wala sa Dioros.
You can get it.
Okay. So, basically po, ang findings nyo ay preliminary lamang. Wala pong any conclusive finding pa as to any misappropriation. Yun lang po ang tanong ko.
Ang sabi kasi sa circular, upon failure to liquidate,
No,
meron
I
ng
am asking.
presumption.
Your Honor,
Ask
the
and
witness
answer,
is
Your
not
Honor.
responding.
No,
He
the
already
witness
said,
Asking if it's...
The witness is not responsive. Kindly respond. I think the question is quite simple,
Yun lang naman
Mr.
po.
Wamil.
Preliminary pa lang. So wala pang any conclusive finding as to any misappropriation. Yun na lang po. Para lang po, masagot nyo na ng diretso.
Hindi naman po kasi kailangan i-state doon sa findings.
Again, Your Honor, non-responsive.
Let the presiding officer be the one to do it, or try to do it. Kapag ka nag-issue po kayo ng AOM, Audit Observation Memorandum, failure to liquidate na po ba yun? O may mga observation pa lang kayo? Kailan masasabing may failure to liquidate na? No? Pag may notice of disallowance na, notice of suspension, o AOM pa lang?
Nakalagay po kasi sa joint circular, Your Honor, under 8.3, failure to liquidate by the accountable officer upon due demand shall be a prima facie evidence.
Opo, again, Mr. Wamila, yung pag-issue nyo po ba ng AOM, pasok na sa failure to liquidate upon due demand o hindi pa po?
Hindi po sa AOM, Your Honor.
Kasi wala pong due demand sa AOM.
Yes po.
At masasabi mo rin bang wala pang failure to liquidate? O meron na?
Pag sa AOM po wala, pero pag sa NS po, since meron ng first issuance which is considered as demand, so meron na po sa NS.
So
As per
AOM
siya.
wala pa. Pag
AOM,
NS, meron
meron
ng demand at
Opo.
meron ng failure to liquidate.
Opo, since sa AOM po, nire-require na silang i-justify and i-submit yung mga documents na hindi nila na-submit.
Pero sa AOM, wala pa nga ganun.
Yes po, Your Honor.
Okay. Counsel, your witness.
O,
Thank you.
malinaw.
And
Di ba?
lastly, gusto ko lang to ma-clarify. Of course, the witness was a state auditor of the ICFAO. So, recommendatory lang po ang function ninyo. Hindi po kayo nagde-decide pagdating sa, lalong-lalo na pagdating sa notice of disallowance. Tama po ba?
Yes po. It's the function
Oo,
of the
kasi
commission.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Wamil.
Parang
Attorney Wamil.
inspection
I
lang
thank
siya
you for your
nangyari,
patience.
di ba?
That is all for this witness, Your
Magre-report.
Honor.
Yun.
Thank
unless
you,
there's anything else.
counsel for respondent. Redirect if any counsel for the panel of prosecutors.
yes, Your Honor, with your permission.
Counsel may proceed
Few
with the
questions
redirect.
on the redirect. Mr. Witness, tinanong sa'yo ng counsel for the respondent kung meron kang special training para mag-audit ng confidential funds.
Kaya credibilidad na naman.
Kailangan ba
Credibilidad
ng
na naman.
special training para mag-audit ng confidential funds?
No, ma'am.
Hindi.
Hindi po.
Okay. At ang basihan mo, sinabi mo, when you answered is, Ang basihan mo ay itong joint circular.
Yes.
Okay. Now, tinanong sa'yo ng counsel alam mo
Nagka-counter ano sila,
na-
argument.
ang Office of the President ang siyang nagbigay ng grant.
Tama, oh.
Tama?
Hindi,
At ang
hindi
sagot
eh.
mo? Oo.
Oo,
Can you repeat the
kanina.
question?
You asked,
Executive.
you answered on cross.
Kumbaga, Office of the President.
The question of counsel for the respondent, if you are aware that the grant was given to the Vice President by the President,
Yes po.
and you answered yes.
Yes po.
Yes, oh, tama.
Pag
Oh, di
binigay ba ng
yari kayo dyan.
Presidente, like in this instance, ang confidential funds, wala nang obligasyon mag-liquidate ang Vice President ng paggamit niya sa confidential funds na yan.
Meron po.
Meron
po
pa
siya
rin
obligation to liquidate.
obligasyon. Pag-grant ba ng Office of the President, exempted na ang Vice President na mag-submit ng
Your
mga
Honor,
dokumento.
Your Honors,
Counsel for respondent.
that is leading.
Redirect, Your Honor.
Misleading nga eh. Inaano mo eh.
Counsel opened the
Not
door.
covered by cross, even Your Honor. Yung
Your Honor,
exemption.
counsel opened the door.
Nag-ano na
Counsel
eh.
opened the door to this line of questioning because he said, a grant was given by the President.
Objection is overruled. Witness may answer if he knows. Kung alam mo, Mr. Wamil, pakisagot po yung tanong ni Attorney Kapunan.
Can you repeat the question, ma'am?
Ang grant ba ng ang grant ba ng confidential funds ng isang presidente to a vice president, this president in particular, to the vice president, does it exempt the vice president for accounting for the use of that confidential funds under your joint circular?
No po.
Okay. So, kailangan pa rin, sinasabi mo, na compliant, mag-comply.
Yes. Opo, kailangan
Hindi
pa rin.
lang ang Office of the President. Kung binigyan rin ng grant ang Department Secretary of Education, kailangan rin.
Yes, ma'am.
Bakit? Ano ba ang nature ng pondo na yan? Pera ba yan ng Presidente?
Since ang confidential fund po ay public fund, so kailangan pong ma-properly account. So kailangan nilang i-liquidate properly and completely yung kanilang cash advances from the confidential fund.
So, ang sinasabi mo, at nasa rationality ng Joint Circular. Section 1, public funds, public accountability, public officer. Tama?
Opo.
Okay, walang exemption. Hindi exempted si Sara Duterte para mag-account.
Yes, ma'am.
Sinabi rin, Counsel for the Vice President also said, the Vice President also said, tinanong ka tungkol sa ano ba yung accrual method of accounting. Pakiulit, ano yung accrual method?
So under the accrual method po, the expenses is recorded upon incurrence and not upon payment po.
Allowed ba itong accrual method of accounting sa pag-evaluate ng confidential funds?
No, ma'am, kasi kailangan po talagang binayaran yung expenses po.
So hindi pwedeng accrual, parang lista.
Opo,
Tama?
hindi po pwedeng lista.
Hindi pwedeng lista-lista. Kung binayaran, dapat cash out.
Yes, ma'am.
Tama? At
Opo.
kung cash out, dapat may resibo. Tama?
Yes, ma'am. Opo.
So, hindi pwede ang accrual. Mr. Witness, okay, tinanong rin sa'yo, itong utilization of confidential funds. Nakalagay, utilization of confidential funds. Tinanong sa'yo ng counsel, hindi ba dapat confidential rin? Do not divulge information on the use of confidential funds. Tama ba ang interpretation ng counsel for the respondent?
Hindi
Your
po.
Honor, that was not my interpretation. I was merely asking based on the COCO circular that he read, Your Honor.
Okay.
Just that. Just on that matter.
Okay,
Noted.
based-
Witness may answer.
Can you repeat the question, ma'am?
Ang tanong, okay, sabi ng counsel, confidential funds yan. Bawal ang mag-reveal ng confidential information.
Oh, tama naman talaga.
Certain
Bawal.
provision in the revised penal code, certain
Oo.
guidelines, which we haven't seen. Pag confidential funds ba, lahat ng information na hinihingi sa inyo, kagaya ng, sang ginastos, yung milyon-milyon na yan sa medicine, oy, bawal yan. Confidential yan. Pwede ba yun, Mr. Witness?
Hindi po. Since ang confidential fund po ay public fund, so dapat po ay properly accounted po ito. And since ang involved po ay confidential fund, so it must follow the strict accounting and auditing guidelines po to prevent misuse.
Confidential ba yung, uy, bawal mo sabihin, sang grocery binili.
As an
Yung
answered, Your
pagkain
Honor.
na yan.
As an answered.
As an answered,
Food, Your Honor. And
As
all
an
the
answer,
items
Your
there. Lahat ng items
As na
na
ano na
sinabi
eh, natanong
natin.
na eh.
Food, medicine,
As an
transport.
answered, Your Honor. I asked for a
Oh,
Your
rule.
Honor,
di
please
ba?
only ask for the medicine. I know I'm itemizing.
Nasagutan na eh.
asked and answered previously, Counsel. Counsel for responder is correct.
Okay.
Kindly move on to the next point.
Now, sinabi sa'yo na dapat, since this is accountable, strict, sinabi mo na ang pagka-interpret ng joint circular na yan, nandito sa, dapat strict, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Because public funds ito.
Opo.
Pag sinabi bang strict interpretation, and I will quote, strict accounting, the utilization of such funds is generally confidential and classified by nature, which requires not only strong internal controls. Tama?
Yes.
Nakita ba natin sa mga dokumento na sinubmit ng Presidente, ng Vice President at ng Secretary of DepEd, nakita ba natin yung mga internal controls?
Hindi po.
Bakit?
Kasi,
Your
since may
Honor,
mga...
the witness is incompetent to answer because he only based his audit on the documents provided. He has no knowledge on the internal controls of the Department of Education or the Office of Vice President, Your Honor.
Your Honor, internal
if the witness
controls.
knows based on his observation of the documents submitted to him, only insofar as that is concerned, Mr. Wamel, you may answer.
Since based on the documents po, may mga deficiencies pa rin po na noted. So, it can be inferred na hindi strong yung kanilang internal control.
Okay. Anong mga deficiencies na na-notice mo?
Yung kanilang mga documents, some of the documents ay hindi compliant dun sa requirements ng Joint Circular 2015-01.
Acknowledgement receipts na walang
Acknowledgement
dates?
receipts, yes po. Walang date, yung iba nakadate ng 2023 even if the period covered ay 2022.
Liquidating documents para sa submitted 2023 para sa period 2022. May internal control ba yan?
Actually, yung nasubmit naman po nila on time yung kanilang liquidation.
Mga acknowledgement receipts na walang signatures.
Yes, ma'am.
Internal control ba yun?
That should have been prevented by a strong internal control.
Oh.
Nakalagay rin dito, in this section. Strict auditing rules to prevent mishandling and improper application of the funds. So, sinabi mo na dapat strict ang compliance. Ikaw pa, as a state auditor, meron ka bang discretion sa pag-apply ng rules na to?
Can you repeat the question po?
Okay. You said that the basis for your evaluation are the express provisions of these rules.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you exercise any discretion?
We exercise po professional judgments. Kailangan po namin i-evaluate if yung documents ay compliant dun sa requirements.
Okay. Professional judgment.
Yes, ma'am.
But is this judgment based on personal opinion?
Hindi po.
Is this judgment based on, ayoko yung mukha nitong officer na to? Bias. Is it based on
Hindi po.
bias?
Hindi
What
po.
is it based on? Your professional judgment is based on what?
Professional judgment is based on the experience and the applicable laws, rules, and regulations po.
Okay.
Tama.
Council also mentioned 3.9, which is confidential expenses.
I don't think I mentioned that, Your Honor.
Okay. Then I will mention it.
Not subject of the
Are you
cross, Your
referring to
Honor.
are you referring to the JMC Council?
Your Honor, please, accounting, this council asked on how confidential expenses or funds are being accounted for. This is germane to the questions on cross.
No, my question, Council, is what 3.9 are you referring to? 3.9 of what?
3.9 of the joint circular, Your Honor.
Is there one?
It's a confidential expenses, which is, it refers to those expenses pertaining related to surveillance activities, etc., Your Honor.
Your
On
Honor.
page 3.
Beyond the scope of the cross, Your Honor.
Your Honor, please. He opened the door. He
I
says
did- what door did I
confidential
open,
funds.
Your
He says confidential funds do not
Hindi
disclose
confidential.
information.
Your Honor,
Fund, eh,
please,
dapat-
we have to put a limit.
Hindi nga yan dapat tine-ere, di ba? Hindi dapat pinakikailaman yan. Hindi dapat dapat malaman ng iba niyan. Kasi involved dito, yung mga taong hindi naman dapat mabunyag dito, di ba?
To at least, apply what is in the rules of court suppletorily, Your Honor.
Subject to the discretion of the court, the redirect and cover matters not covered by the cross. The same is true with your cross counsel later on.
We submit, Your Honor.
It's,
Counsel may proceed with her question. Witness may answer.
okay. In confidential expenses 3.9, nakalagay dito, in your evaluation of confidential or liquidation of confidential funds or confidential expenses, nakalagay dito, are intended to support the mandate or operations of the agency, Mr. Witness.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, nasa mandato ba ng Office ng Vice President ang magkaroon ng confidential funds?
Calls for an opinion, Your Honor, that the witness is not qualified to answer.
It's competent, Your Honor. He knows what are allowed,
for an
what are not
opinion, Your
allowed.
Honor.
Objection,
Witness is not an expert in the
objection
mandate.
sustained. Witness is not competent to answer whether or not it is part of the OVP's function, much less the DepEd, to have confidential funds. That he did not see any confidential funds when he was with COA ICFAO does not mean that it is allowed or not allowed. Kindly move on to your next point, Counsel, please.
You also mentioned that
Kita mo.
you were asked about 4.2, correct, Mr.
Yes, Your
Witness?
I confirm that.
And in 4.2, it says there, shall be supported with physical and financial plan, indicating the proposed amount allocated for each program, activity, and project.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Ito ba ang sinabi ng council pinakita naman sa iyo yung dokumento. Bakit hindi mo bakit? Why are you saying that there is no indication of what these projects are? What the disbursements pertain to? And what the confidential expense is based on? Why did you say that there is no?
Hindi ka bumabase sa
Dahil
ebidensya
hindi po
talaga.
naka-indicate dun sa
Ito si Kapunan talaga, hindi bumabase sa ebidensya ng mga certificate eh. Di ba? Yung mga dokumentong pinakita sa kanya.
kanilang physical and financial plan yung specific confidential activities.
Hindi pa pwede ang substantial compliance dyan?
Kasi ang requirement po ng
Substantial.
joint circular ay strict compliance.
Strict,
Oo,
hindi
di ba?
substantial. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, in 4.8.5,
Po, habang tumatagal
council
eh,
makes
oh.
mention
Habang tumatagal oh, nai-stress na. At habang tumatagal, humingit pa na.
in his cross that sa Office of the Vice President, ang SDO, Senior Disbursing Officer, Special, SDO IC Acosta, tama?
Sa OBP, yes, ma'am.
Okay. At sa DepEd ay ang SDO IC Fajarda, tama?
Yes, ma'am.
Tama daw, sabi ng council na tama lang talaga na sila yung payees.
Yes, ma'am.
Implying na silang tumanggap.
Yes, ma'am.
Implying na, ito ba, pag silang tumanggap, sila lang nakakaalam?
Hindi po.
Hindi.
Opo. Kasi based on
Bakit?
the joint circular, si head of the agency po yung may responsibility to oversee the agency-wide use of the confidential fund and to ensure compliance with the requirements of the joint circular.
Sino ang boss? Sino ang head of agency ng Office of the Vice President?
Si Vice President Sara Duterte po.
Okay.
Siyempre,
At nakalagay dito
malamang.
sa Sinite na provision,
Siya yung secretary.
4.8.5, nakalagay, as among the requirements, approval by the head of agency. Tama?
Yes, ma'am.
Ito. At nakita naman natin sa mga documents na present natin, lahat may approval ng head of agency si Sara Duterte. Tama?
Yung accomplishment report, yes,
Sa
ma'am.
accomplishment report. Hindi lang sa OVP, sa DepEd.
Yes,
Meron nakalagay, approved, attested, certified, correct. Sino?
Even
ang
yung
nag-certify.
certification po nung accountable officer on the utilization of the confidential funds of both the OBP and DepEd ay attested po ni Vice President.
So even if council says the SDO is Acosta for the OVP and the SDO for the DepEd is Fajarda, still the head of the agency, who in all the documents we have seen, signed, attested, approved, certified, is Sara Duterte as Vice President and as Secretary of the DepEd, correct?
Based on the documents, yes, ma'am.
On 8.3, tinanong sa
Kasi pinagbibintangan mo na naman kasi kung siya yung mga nakakaalam. O syempre, siya yung pinaka-head eh. Siya yung magpipirma ng mga document. Di ba? Hindi naman pwedeng bumaypas yung mga tao niya para mag-withdraw at malay mo, may makupit yung mga ano dyan. Naninigurado lang siya, di ba? para hindi rin isa yung mga nagwi-withdraw na inutusan niya. Malamang sa malamang, kailangan may pirma niya. Di ba? Para alam niya kung ano yung nangyayari at labas-pasok na pera diyan sa department niya. Lalo na diyan sa DepEd.
Conclusive ba? 8.3. You mentioned prima facie findings. Tinanong sa'yo, is this conclusive?
Hindi po. It is prima facie po.
Pero miski na prima facie findings, meron bang presumption? Is there a presumption of innocence here? Is there a presumption of guilt? As a matter of fact, expressly says, there is a presumption of misuse and that it is used for personal benefit. Tama?
Based on this
Hindi.
provision po, yes.
Bakit magiging
And
personal
so
benefits
far,
niya?
unless proven otherwise, that presumption
Ibig sabihin, binulsa,
still
ganun.
holds.
Parang pinalalabas mo na kinurap niya ni Vice President. May mga conclusion na agad. Dapat ba propaganda na naman kung ginagawa ni Kapunan eh. Propaganda na naman. Talagang binibigyan niya na ng diin. Binibigyan niya na ng conclusion. Yan sa mga salita dapat kinontra agad yan eh. Nagkakaroon na agad ng conclusion
She is presumed to have misused or to have used it for personal benefit, Mr. Witness, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Based on 8.3. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
No further questions, Your Honor. Meron pa daw.
Counsel recross.
Recross just 2 points, Your Honor. Just 2 quick
Counsel
points.
for
I don't
respondent
want
may
to
proceed.
prolong this. Unang-una sa lahat po, ukol po doon sa acknowledgement receipts. Pagdating po sa mga undated na nabanggit nyo naman at nasa report nyo naman, you would confirm na sumagot ang OVP pero hindi na niya inabutan ang sagot or meaning hindi nyo na alam kung sumagot man ng OVP doon sa notice of suspension.
Yes po, hindi ko naman naabutan yun.
So probably for
So,
another
hindi na
witness.
naabutan.
Ngayon
So,
doon sa
puro
unang sinabi
conclusion.
po ng kagalang-galang
Talagang pinagtutulakan ni Kapunan na aalamin at alam dapat ng kumbagay hula-hula na lang ang pinagsasabi niya para masagot ng hula ng witness na to. 'Di ba? Etong witness na to incompetence din eh, 'di ba? Oo, kahit hindi niya kabisado at wala siyang knowledge eh, 'di ba? Oo lang ng oo, grabe.
na si Attorney Kapunan sa pagiging exempt. Ni minsan ba humingi ang exemption sa inyo ang Vice Presidente sa audit ng kanyang confidential funds?
Oh, hindi,
Ang
'di
humingi
ba?
po ng, actually, meron nag-request po na kung pwedeng audit query na lang
Opo.
yung i-issue instead of
Opo.
AOM. So,
But hindi
parang
po
exception
exemption.
po yun dun sa provision
Oo,
ng Joint Circular na
exemption.
AOM yung i-issue.
Ang exemption po yung tinatanong ko. Just an exemption on the audit itself. The conduct of the audit, meaning nag-submit po ba sila ng liquidation reports?
Yes po.
Nag-responde po ba sila sa AOM nyo?
Yes po,
Oo,
pero hindi pa
tama.
rin po sila compliant dun sa requirements.
No, Your Honor, I'm not asking that. I'm just asking for nag-submit ba sila? Did they respond to your AOMs?
Not
Nag-submit
covered
pero hindi
by
po
the
full yung
Director,
submission.
So they did not ignore your AOMs. At
Pero
least
hindi
kasi
pa rin po
AOM
full submission yung ginawa nila.
The question, Mr. Wamilis, did they submit a response? Whatever your evaluation of the response, complete or incomplete, is another matter.
Yes po, Your Honor. They submitted the response po dun sa AOM.
So they
That's all.
submitted a
Tama
response.
naman eh,
That's
'di
all
ba?
very close,
O ano
Your
kay
Honor. Again,
Kapunan?
Mr. Witness, thank you for your patience. Thank you.
Oh, di ba?
The permission
Malinaw na malinaw, hindi nag-exempt, hindi nagpa-exempt yung mga tanong mo kanina, Kapunan. 'Di ba? At nag-argument na naman to si POA na hindi nga siya nagpapa-exempt. 'Di ba? Na hindi walang excuse. Hindi nag-ignore, 'di ba?
of our colleagues, it's 2:30 and session was called by the Senate President to be convened at 3 p.m. Maybe continue with our interjections for this witness tomorrow. And I have listed already those who would like to make interjections.
Soft lock. Yan malinaw na malinaw Bandang huli, soft lock si Kapunan dito. 'Di ba? Kaya bandang huli, re-regline siya rito dahil sa counter argument ni POA. 'Di ba? Madaling salita ang dami-dami pang sinabi ni Kapunan. Doon din naman pala babagsak sa exemption. 'Di ba? Sa pag-ignore ng mga bawat requirements, 'di ba? Nagsabit nga lahat kumpleto 'di ba? May exempt ba? Nag-excuse ba? Wala naman, 'di ba? O
In this order, Senator Tulfo, Rafi, Senator Bamakino, Senator Pangilinan, Senator Erwin Tulfo, Senate President, Senator Joel Villanueva, Risa, Senator Judge
Ako?
Risa Ontiveros, Senator Judge Padilla, and Senator Judge Aimee. Marcos. And Senator Judge Ejercito.
Mga
In that order,
magsasalita
it'll be
na.
in the
Mga
journal
senador
tomorrow.
na, no? Mga judge, senador na.
Your Honor, please, before any
Napapagulo
other
lalo na si
announcements,
Erwin
can we
Tulfo.
ask that the witness be excused?
Yes, the chair was about to do that. Mr. Wamil, you're excused for the day. Kindly be back again tomorrow without need or necessity of issuing another subpoena. Can we rely on your word that you will be attending tomorrow's hearing
Bukas,
for the
tomorrow.
continuation
Tama.
and hopefully closure of your testimony before the impeachment court?
So,
Mr. Wamil.
ngayon,
Asahan po
nag-close
namin, you're
na.
excused, sir. Thank you po sa inyong kooperasyon at oras at pasensya. Before we
Tamang-tama.
adjourn, Chair notes that the next witness, Ms. Eileen May Del Ocampo, was only subpoenaed to appear before the court on August 3 and August 4. The clerk is thereby directed to issue and the Sergeant at Arms to serve a subpoena for the appearance of Ms. Eileen May Del Ocampo of the COA ICFAO,
bukas yan.
which subpoena shall remain valid from August 5, 2026 until August 11, 2026. With respect to Marivic Pareja, who was subpoenaed for August 4 and 5, the issuance of subpoena will depend on the chair's ruling on the motion
Kaya maliwanag na maliwanag. Walang nilabag ang Vice President dahil hindi nga nagpa-exempt, di ba?
for judicial notice of the prosecution, which the chair will rule upon after hearing the respondent orally or through a written manifestation or motion regarding this matter tomorrow before we adjourn. So ordered.
Few
The
manifestations,
panel
Your
of
Honor.
prosecutors, with the permission of the lead prosecutor, allow the presiding officer to finish with one other
Sino
administrative matter.
magmamanifest na naman? Sino kaya to?
The panel of prosecutors also filed a motion to set a conference for the transfer of exhibit markings to be set at 4 p.m. on Wednesday, tomorrow, August 5, 2026, for the transfer of markings from copies previously marked during the pre-trial order. Given that this is administrative in nature, the request and the motion is granted. The counsel for respondent is directed, as well as counsel for the panel of prosecutors, to assign lawyers for this change of markings to be conducted again, for the record, at 4 p.m. of Wednesday, August 5, 2026. That is tomorrow.
Your Honor,
Yes, what
may I
is
be
the...
recognized, Your Honor? Good afternoon.
Before the lead counsel for the respondent, I think the lead prosecutor earlier asked for recognition. What is the pleasure of the Honorable Luis Trom?
First of all, Your Honor, we just want to acknowledge your pronouncement earlier about the setting of the transfer of marking of exhibits that will be on August 5, 4 p.m.
Tomorrow.
This pertains particularly to exhibit P4-3 and series through P4-35B. Second, Your Honor, we also acknowledge the pronouncement of the impeachment court relative to the oral or written comment of the defense to the earlier motion of the prosecution that was filed on August 3. That is to take judicial notice of the hearings conducted both by the House Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability and the Committee on Justice, Your Honor. That's for the record. And third, Your Honor, this is in line also with another pronouncement of the impeachment court in compliance with, relative to our compliance to the 5-day notice rule. We will be submitting the list of witnesses for next week, as well as the request for issuance of subpoena tomorrow, August 5, because the same will depend on the conclusion of the testimony of Ms. Eileen Del Campo, as well as the ruling of the impeachment court with regards to the motion to take judicial notice on the hearing of the two committees of the House of Representatives, Your Honor.
That's all.
Yes, Your Honor.
Duly noted. What is the pleasure of the lead counsel of the respondent?
Thank you, Your Honor. First, with respect to the motion to set conference for the transfer of exhibit markings, I just note that under paragraph 3 on page 2 of this motion, the prosecution is also requesting for the portion of Arturo Las Cañas affidavit, paragraphs 270, 270 paragraph B, and 270 paragraph
kay Las
B
Cañas.
to be also marked. Now, I would just like to put on record that we're objecting even to the marking of this particular exhibit, consistent with the ruling of this court when we objected to the reading session of the NBI Director Melvin Matibag when he testified and was cross-examined by Defense Counsel Attorney Mark Vinluan. So we object to the marking of this portion of Arturo Las Cañas affidavit. As of this point, no witness has yet testified on this affidavit, and it is on record, if we review the
Tama,
record
oh.
of the court,
Yan yung
that
sinasabi ko.
supposed affidavit was unnotarized and was
Unauthorized, tapos actual na wala yung witness mismo ni Las Cañas, di ba? O nasan na? Ayan yung kabalahuraan ng mga prosecution. Kaya ito, inaargumento na ni Attorney Sison. 'Di ba? Pinapaliwanag niya, oh.
was not signed by anybody, let alone identified by any competent witness. And also, Your Honor,
Incompetent nga.
the motion is to set conference for the transfer of exhibit markings. Now, this presupposes that there has already been a marking on the original document. Now, if there's no competent witness who has identified the affidavit of Las Cañas, then there is no reason for a supposed transfer of exhibit markings. We object. We object to item number 3 of this motion.
Oh, tama.
We will not agree.
I-object
And
niyo yan.
if the presiding court, if the presiding officer will rule to allow even the pre-marking or the marking of this item under this motion, then we would like to have our objection, continuing objection to the allowance of even the marking of this particular exhibit put on record, Your Honor. Thank you.
Pampabalahura lang
respond,
eh. 'Di ba? Yung mga ano ni Las Canas. Yung mga ano niya, yung mga tawag dito affidavit niya diyan, puro pambabalahura lang. Babasahin pa nila yan. Tapos gusto lang nila isa publiko at mapropaganda. Yung affidavit ni Las Canas, gagawin nilang weaponize yan eh. 'Di ba? Para mabalahura yung puri ni Vice President Inday Sara. 'Di ba? Kaya kinokontra na ni Attorney Sison. Dahil alam naman natin kung ano ang pakay ng mga prosecutor niyan sa affidavit ni Las Canas. 'Di ba?
To afford the court some time to rule on the matter, let the marking and pre-markings proceed tomorrow without prejudice to a ruling of the chair with finality in open court with respect to the objection raised by the counsel for the lead counsel rather for the prosecutor
Kaya
at the
continuous
appropriate time.
daw
Most
eh.
likely tomorrow also.
Tuloy-tuloy ang pagiging object
no,
nila
probably
dyan.
on Monday, counsel, before we finally act on it after the marking and pre-marking to be done tomorrow. Again, that is without prejudice to noting the continuing objection of the counsel for the respondent on the matter. In any way, we will be finally ruling on the admissibility of these documentary pieces of evidence once formal offer is made.
We will do that, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, counsel. If there are no other matters to be taken up, again, with the permission of my colleagues, fellow senator judges, let their interjections be done tomorrow when we resume at 10 p.m. We will be
10
convening
10
at
a.m.
3:30 per the advice of our Senate President.
3:30? 3:30. Ayan po, no? Muli na naman nating natunghayan at muli na naman nating nabantayan ang impeachment trial na day 12 para sa mahal nating Vice President Inday Sara. 'Di ba? Kumbaga naano natin na napanood po natin, natunghayan po natin ang mga balitaktakan ng bawat abogado na ang witness ay abogado din pala. 'Di ba? Pero talagang masasabi mong parang ano na rin na walang knowledge, 'di ba? Wala na ring medyo sa batas attorney pero soplak. Hindi niya kabisado yung mga batas, 'di ba? Kaya dito po no, hanggang dito na lamang po. At kung hindi ka pa nakakapag-subscribe, please subscribe my channel para lagi kang updated sa bawat upload ko. Maraming salamat po.